A judge is a good thing when you're the innocent party. And by God's blood, we now have been set free. We now. And so the judge has come to earth is a wonderful and good thing. And if you want to have joy deeply rooted down in your soul, you need to remember what God has promised to do. Remember what God has promised to do. We don't know why this psalm was written. We don't. It starts out by saying, though, on the very first line of this psalm, it says that, sing a new song. And I told you that in reality, they would often write a song whenever there was a battle that was won. And so, by definition then, we'd assume that it was after a battle. But the more that I started to research that culture 2,000 years ago, we're going to have an opportunity just to give praise and worship back to the Lord in just a moment. But the more that I started to actually start to look and start to see, like, why in the world would they write that? Like, what was the battle that caused this? I started to understand something in that culture, actually. They would actually write these psalms for a victory that's won. But interestingly enough, they would write it before the battle was waged. In reality, like, this psalm wasn't actually probably written for a specific battle. This psalm was actually just saying, you know what's going to happen? The Lord is going to give us victory one day. And because the Lord is going to give us victory one day, let's go ahead and write a song about it. There's a new song, not because of what God has already done, but this was a new song for what God was already going to do. For you and I as well. Man, we find ourselves in difficult situations. We find ourselves with